What's up, fellow Geminis? It's your girl Savy from Savy, Sentient, and welcome to your May 2022 financial reading, your money reading. All right. If you all are new here, hello and welcome. If you are not, welcome back. Thank you all for liking, sharing, and subscribing to this content. Please make sure that you click those bells so that your notifications are on and you know whenever a new Gemini reading is released. For the Gemini season, I am doing daily readings for the Gemini Collective. So if you are new here, please make sure to turn on that notification bell. All right, if you all are looking for personal readings, all that information will be linked in the description box below, along with my Patreon and channel membership information, a link to my Spiritual Safe Place group on Facebook where you can explore your spirituality safely, and of course, all the cards I use in this reading. So let's go ahead and get into the reading, Gemini. So, Spirit, what is going on with Gemini as it pertains to finances? What is going on with Gemini financially for May? Overall energy? Weird. So, it looks like the it looks like the Nine of Swords was trying to come out. For some of you all, you may have been stressing. Okay, you may have been stressing about your finances, trying to figure out what's what you're going to do. Okay, but we also have the Four of Swords here with the Six of Cups. So the Four of Swords is a card of rest, recovery, and meditation. So I feel like Spirit is telling you to rest your head if you are anxious, if you have been stressed out, along with the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is emotionally reciprocal situations, fond memories of the past. This is reunion. This is soulmate energy as well. So for some of you all, a relationship or a reunion is affecting your financial situation. But I do feel like Spirit is saying, peace be still, honey. Like, rest your head. So let's see what's at the root of your financial situation, Jim. And let's look at the deck. I do see the Five of Pentacles. So lack, insecurity. Maybe taking yes. Okay. So we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, dependency or a lack of financial independence, with the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a lack of discernment, maybe not using your best judgment. And she also can be pretty mean, kind of bitchy. All right. And then the Death card is actually falling in the middle. So Death card, this is endings bringing new beginnings. Okay. So I feel like you're going to see an ending of some type of a dependency. Some of you all may be dealing with someone. This could be you too. Maybe you in a mood since your financial situation's not doing what it's supposed to do. But I feel like there may be some kind of bitchy lady involved here, or some kind of energy like that is affecting your stability and your financial situation. But it looks like the whole situation is going to be transforming, okay? There's going to be a shift. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, that dependency, that lack of financial wealth, that's coming to an end, okay? If you are an entrepreneur, especially, your business, I feel like, is going to be transforming. The money that you make on your own, I feel like that's about to change. Let's see what you need to do immediately. What needs to happen ASAPishly? What Gemini needs to do ASAPishly? Okay. We have the Two of Cups, partnerships. All right. You may need to enter into a partnership. Okay. Page of Swords. Being very studious, very watchful, defensive. You need to think on your toes. Four of Cups, dissatisfaction, a lack of contentment. and then the Queen of Pentacles. So if there's a partnership that you are involved in that is maybe, the partnership is where the codependence comes in. If there's a situation that you are not very content with, where you feel like you have to watch yourself in, Gemini, I feel like there's a need for you to defend or protect yourself against this, with the Page of Swords also being a card that's kind of defensive. I feel like there's a need for you to watch your back or get as much information as you can about a partnership. I feel like this partnership may have something to do with your home and you feeling secure in your home and your security. Definitely a kind of like an evaluation of a partnership. And this doesn't have to be like a love relationship or a friendship at all. This could be a partnership that you have with your job, a partnership that you have with, I don't know, your landlord. If there's an insecurity anywhere, there may be a need for you to evaluate the situation and learn as much as you can learn in order to protect yourself in the situation. Okay. For some of you all, your job doesn't feel secure. Maybe you have a boss that is this Queen of Swords type of energy who makes you feel like your job is in jeopardy. I feel like when it comes to that partnership, learn all you can learn about your employee rights, about your state laws, about whether or not you're in a will to hire state. Yeah, learn all that you can learn, especially if this is a job. Okay. What is crossing Gemini? Okay. So you're wanting success, you're wanting victory, you're wanting to be unburdened, but you're having a difficult time moving away from a situation or walking away from a situation. For some of you, you're having a hard time separating your emotions from the situation. So if this is a job situation, you may know logically, if I just go research, if I go talk to this organization, etc., then I can protect myself. However, I just can't get over how rude she is to me, or how mean she is all the time, or how she's always coming at me. So there's a need for you to take your emotions out of this for some of you. For some of you, you're needing to walk away from it entirely, but you can't or you won't. Maybe you're feeling like Nine of Pentacles energy. You need this job. You are dependent upon it. It could be a check-to-check situation. Again, there's a need for you to learn, to evaluate, to study, to get information. You're a Gemini. All we do is think. All we do is read. All we do is collect information. All we do is rely on our wisdom. Okay? So definitely this is thinking on your toes energy. Okay? Being smart about the situation. Yes, it's very easy to fall into emotions and act out of emotions, especially for Geminis who are under-evolved. Before we come into our spirituality and before we evolve. I know I was a kind of a hothead before all of this. Okay, so it was easy for me to snap at a manager or whoever. And a lot of that comes from the fact that when we work for people, we're typically smarter than the people that we work for. So it kind of feels like an insult to our intelligence when we're being verbally assaulted or talked to crazy, all right? But there's definitely a need for you to take your emotions out of this. The overall energy here was rest, recovery, and meditation, all right? Be still. Something better is going to come along, all right? So where will Gemini find help here? Period. I seen that. I seen exactly what that was. Devil in reverse, by not feeding into the toxicity, all right? By not obsessing over this. This is where you're going to find help. Temperance, by balancing that temper. What I tell y'all? By not letting your emotions get the best of you. And by being patient. Four of Pentacles energy, holding back. Don't give them that 2-piece and a biscuit that you want to give them. Don't give them that negative energy that you want to give them. Spirit is saying temper that. Something better this way comes. Something better this way comes. Moonology. What message do we have? Because I know I'll be wanting to go off. I'll be wanting to go off. Especially when my money or my comfort or my stability is in question. Oh no, you're not going to play with the girl's funds. You're not going to play with the girl's coins. All right? So the very first card that comes out says, a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So even though the situation may be difficult, maybe even though the situation, like I said, it feels like your stability is in jeopardy. You're not happy with the way that you're being treated in a connection. There's going to be a resolution here. Full moon energy. We also have the full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. Yeah, you will get instant gratification by cussing this person out, that boss out. But what's the bigger picture? Holding your tongue keeps your job long enough for you to find another way, another solution, okay? Holding your tongue protects you. There's a reason why it's part of your Miranda rights. If you ever get arrested, you have the right to remain silent because anything that you say or do will be held against you, okay? So it is best for you to just hold your tongue, to be patient until Spirit works something else out for you. The energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, something is coming. Something better is coming. But you're going to have to bust a move. Cardinal Moon card. Okay? You're going to have to make the first move. And that move is walking away, either emotionally or physically. All right? That move is separating yourself from the situation. Some of you all, like I said, you are dependent upon the situation. But it's in your walking away, it's in your movement that the transformation is going to come. Okay? So, rebel, talk nice or don't. I don't care. But please tell me and my fellow gems what we need to hear. Period. Okay, the first card that comes out says take a fucking trip. Some of y'all need to get away from this situation. Like I said, moving away from the situation. Take a trip. Go see some new shit. Do some new things. Talk to people cooler than you. This situation for a lot of you seems like it's gotten pretty tedious. You're the shit, but we knew that. We're Geminis. Big Gemini energy. Okay, so you're the shit. There's nothing on the back but like coupons or something like that. And then shame, regret, and bullshit. Shame, regret, and guilt. Those are all just bullshit. Forgive and let that shit go. For some of you all, you may be, and this is so Gemini, there may be several instances with this person in this situation where because you are holding your tongue, you feel like shamed or belittled, or like if this wasn't work, it wouldn't have turned out this way. If my job wasn't on the line, I would have XYZ. Look, forgive yourself for having to allow this, but understand that you're having to allow it because there is a bigger plan at play. Okay? Sometimes you got to give out passes for little shit because you're focused on the big shit. And I feel like that's what's happening here. You may want to drag somebody through the hallway. Watch the lunch break breakdown. That's what it's there for. But you may want to drag somebody through the office for talking to you crazy. And you may go home every day like, ooh, Karen lucky. Because, man, if it wasn't work, you know? So I don't know who's calling me. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, let it go. Don't let ego get in the way right now. You have to be looking at the bigger picture. All right. So let's get your affirmator out here. And your affirmator says, ups and downs. I see life as an incredible ride. I'm lucky to be on it. Yes, the ups and downs make me want to puke sometimes, but they're also what makes things fun and interesting. And when you look back, even puking on yourself makes for a good story. So, yeah, take the good with the bad right now, okay? But understand that there's a bigger plan at play here. Just keep that in mind, okay? I feel like that is the most important thing for you to understand here in this reading, in this situation. There's going to be ups and downs. There are going to be times when you want to go off. There are going to be times where you just feel like you can't do this anymore. Take the good with the bad, because the end of your story is going to be a good one. It's going to be lit, all right? So just keep your eye on the prize. There's definitely a prize here, even if you don't see it yet. So let's get your advice. What is the advice for Gemini? Twice. We have the devil in the reverse. The message is stop obsessing. Okay? Look, I love it. And what's at the bottom of the deck? All right. The devil energy. Stop feeding into the obsession. Stop with the toxicity as it pertains to this connection, to this partnership, with your job, with your financial situation. Could be in reference to your home. But just don't feed into it. Okay? You're about to manifest a shift, a change. Your luck is about to change for the best. For some of you, this King of Wands is a new career. It is something that you're good at. It is a promotion. If you are not already in a position of leadership, you're about to become a leader. And it's going to lead you into a cycle that is more abundant, a cycle that is lucky, okay? More fortunate. A cycle that you are destined for with the Wheel of Fortune. And the Four of Wands energy here at the bottom of the deck, this is homecoming. And I feel like that's coming into your own, coming into the place that you belong, the place that is meant for you, your destiny. This is also a card of celebration, okay? So there's a lot of good things coming as long as you don't feed into the negativity, into the toxicity with the devil energy, okay? 2 cards almost came out, y'all. All right, Spirit got stuff to say. Let's hear it. Dearest you have a unique purpose and destiny. That's the third time I just said destiny. You have a unique purpose and destiny that only you can fulfill. But first, you need to know that destiny isn't a destination. You don't arrive at some special place where poof, you're perfect and happy all the time. It's about establishing and firming up a commitment to a certain experience, whatever form that takes. Your soul knows what you need to experience. Your destiny is to be present to all of your life's adventures, to discover your talents and your full potential through allowing inspiration to lead you, and to risk standing apart from the crowd to listen to your soul. You are special as much as you are also paradoxically one with the world, an individual yet part of a great whole. Both truths have led you to this moment where we're saying you're on the right track, even if your ego self doesn't see it. Listen to your soul, check in with your spirit, and keep going. Spirit loves you, life loves you, and we love you. Okay? And I feel like they're saying what you're experiencing, like with your work, with your whatever situation in reference to your stability, whatever you are experiencing is something that you need to experience because you're going to need it in the future. You're going to need it for where you're going. All right. This is something that you're going to call back to. And it's going to make sense. It's going to help you. It's going to all come together. I'm being guided to Maya Angelou's story. There was a time in Maya Angelou's life where she was poor. Okay, she used to go to like Burger King's and order hot water, and then go over to the condiments and put ketchup and salt and pepper into the cup to make tomato soup to sustain herself. Ups and downs. All of these difficulties, these bosses with the stank attitudes, the hard parts are necessary, because when you move into this new fortunate cycle, you're going to be able to say, hey, y'all, it was once a time when I wasn't always the Gemini you see in front of you today. It was a time when I used to want to drag my boss through the halls, you know, something like that. So this is all part of the journey, and this is something that you need to experience so that when you a million gazillion fulfillionaire, you could tell everyone about the time when you weren't, when you were just like them. Okay, so that is the reading. If this resonates for you, Gemini, please let me know how in the comments below. Please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And until the next time I read for you, I'm wishing you all love and light and everything right. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.